Hi everybody. So as I was going in to update the instructions for how to create your screencast chapter response for next week, I decided, well, I actually remembered Anne-Marie's voice in class saying, can you post that? She was referring to the screencast I was demonstrating in class. Basically what she was asking for was a demonstration of how to create a screencast. So I did even one better, Emery. I'm actually creating a screencast to show you how to create your screencast chapter response for next week. So here are the directions. Hopefully they're very clear. First, you write your response to chapter 7 and 8. Then you identify a resource that you want to share. You'll need to sign up for a screencast account and you'll capture your screencast there. About 2 minutes in length, I think, is all you need. When you save it, you'll select the upload to YouTube option and make sure that it's got access for those who have the link. Then you will post your whole screencast entry to the class blog and save it. And so I think the way I would probably handle this is I would start by going to the home page and creating a new post. And I'm signed in here, so everything should be ready to go. Create a new post. I think the title that I would put on this post is Anita Models Screencast Chapter Response. And I have my written response ready to go, so I'll just copy that, come back and paste that in. And I might put my little recording, my screencast at the front or the bottom. I think maybe I'll try at the front, so I'll get that all ready. So that part is ready to go. Then you would flip back to the Screenomatic. You've already created your account. There's the Start Record button right there. There is a series of buttons you get when you do that. You might have to click Allow the JavaScript to run for the first time, and then you would click right on that red button. And I actually captured that button, and I can bring it in here for you. Let's see if I insert an image. Choose my file. Should be at the top here. So that's what the button looks like. I can't capture it right now. You don't see it because it's actually recording, so it won't show you that. But that red button right there is what you would be pressing on. Okay, then you would flip over to the resource, and I decided to just quickly show you the Khan Academy resource. I mentioned it in class. Some of you have probably or possibly already seen this. It started off as a series of screencasts on math concepts, and Khan has since developed it into this huge, he's gotten all kinds of support. This huge resource that is free worldwide. Is just a series of screencasts on different concepts. And so just to demonstrate one example, on the home page here, there's a nice screencast with LeBron James asking about the chances of getting free throws.
I got a quick brain teaser for you. What are the odds of making 10 free throws in a row? Here's my good friend Sal with the answer.
That's a great question, LeBron, and I think the answer might surprise you. So I looked up your career free throw percentage, and you're right at around 75%, which is a little bit higher than my free throw percentage. And one way to interpret that, if we have a million LeBron James, as you can imagine, any large number of LeBron Jameses taking a free throw. So let's say that this line represents all of the LeBron Jameses that take that first free throw. Let's call that free throw number 1. We would expect on average that 75% of them would make that first free throw. So let me draw 75%. So this is about halfway. This would be 25. This would get us to 75. So we would expect 75% of them would make that first free throw. 75%. And then the other...
I'm going to stop there. If you're really interested in learning more, you can come back to the Khan Academy and have a look for yourself. But just to do another quick little overview, and you could do a little more in your review, but I'm just demonstrating here. I just want to show you that they've got over 3,200 educational videos, and here are the topics: math, science, finance and economics, humanities, test prep, and talks and interviews. So there you go. There's the link, and I probably would capture that link and I would put it in. So resource reviewed, and then to link that in, you got to highlight it and then put in the link. And because I'm finicky about these things, I always like my links to open in a new window, so I click on that and I select that. So there you are, you've got everything ready to go. Now what you're going to do is you're going to click on the done button, which you can't see now because again I'm recording this so it's not showing it to you, but what you'll do is you'll click on done and you'll see that you have an option to review it. You can review it, retape it if you didn't like it. You know, you can rehearse, review, retape, and then you can choose the option to go to the YouTube public to YouTube. So I'm going to stop this here, and then maybe what I'll do is I'll capture the rest of this process using my screen capture to capture images for you to look at. But hopefully that's been helpful. See you next week.